Sure, I'll keep these brief. Obviously, you got to give Oregon credit. Really good team, deserving of their ranking. Um, Disappointed. When you watch us play and these guys play hard. We're practicing the right way. We're not playing to our potential. We're not playing smart, and it's so frustrating when you watch it because you see the plays that are there that we have to make, and we're really close. And this is what the frustration that I have. It's not about the effort. It's not about the way these guys prepare. It's not about the way they practice. We've got to get it executed. And to me, consistency. Today we didn't play complementary football. When the offense played well, the defense didn't. Then when the defense played well, the offense didn't. And special teams today continue to, the penalties on special teams. And these are all things that we've got to get corrected pretty quickly. We get back tomorrow morning. We'll get these guys checked in and give them the day off, but we'll start preparing for Rutgers. We got to get this game behind us and put ourselves in the best possible position at home against Rutgers next week. So with that, I'll open up to any questions. It's the other factors. It's easy. The quarterback's got to protect the ball. That part is paramount for us to have any chance. The turnovers down in the red area, we put our defense in a tough situation. They stood up strong. Some of them are, we throw the tip balls, man. These tip balls where, the execution of that, putting the ball on the receiver outside of them, making sure they do a great job of running through the outside half of the guy. These are all like when I watch it and you see the detail of things, that's the missing piece. And that to me is where, for me, I've got to get us doing the little things because everything matters. And, we have interceptions. I hate commenting right after the game because it's so emotional still for me because I thought our guys play hard and they've given themselves a chance, but we still aren't playing smart enough and taking care of the football. Like good teams don't need help, and we helped them today. You got to talk louder. I can't hear with all this noise behind me. It's the call stands. So that means they made the call on the field. It was a touchdown. It was that when they say it stands, typically that means they can't determine. And so whatever they call on the field is what it is. I thought he clearly stepped out of bounds, but you know what? That play, it's an important play, but we still had other opportunities.
How much did that hurt you guys?
It started in the first half when we scored to cut it down, and then we let them drive down the field. And that's the complementary. Like that's where when we finally get the offense going, and we need the defense to get off the field on third down. And they struggled in the first half getting off the field on third down, and then on offense, our defense got going in the second half, and we kind of, just kind of didn't execute and didn't perform at the level we need to. Man, when you're playing good teams like Oregon, they do not need help. And that's why I'm so frustrated because, the guys are putting in the work. They're preparing the right way, practicing the right way. It's just the growing pains of having to go through this piece. And I can tell you my patience is thin with it. But as long as these guys keep showing up and fighting, I'm going to keep coaching the crap out of them. And we'll get healthier. We'll get it fixed. We'll get back home and start preparing for Rutgers. Yeah, everybody's dropping 8. They're playing over top of everything and not rushing our quarterback. And today you saw Billy had to make some plays with his feet in the second half where when they drop 8, there's not a lot of open places to throw it. And the quarterback has to get check downs or run it. And I saw him make a couple plays. We challenged him like, you know what, Billy, you're going to have to make some of these plays with your feet if they're going to continue to drop out in coverage to contain our stuff. And that's where we got to be able to run the ball. When they're dropping 8, we hit a third down run where we were able to get a first down and just covering people up. The growing pains when you're starting a true freshman at left tackle. We're going to keep battling. I'm hoping to get Andre Roy healthy, which allows us to add another piece back up front, which, we got to do everything right now. And that's my job to make sure we doing everything correctly.
You were in Maryland in 2014. made the switch to the Big Ten. You just talk about when it goes into something like that. I mean, like the second it is right now.
I mean, it looked a lot different than it did now. We had divisions, and right now everything's wide open. I mean, the new kids that came into pretty good situation. I mean, we've established ourselves in this league. Our guys have competed since we've joined this league, and we'll continue to grow this program the way we can compete the way we want to.
Early because of the long trip. Can you just talk about the change in preparation and what you had to do to adjust behind the scenes for that?
I mean, we did what most people do. There's a lot of philosophies. We did the research to come out early. I don't think the long trip had anything to do with our lack of executing things and playing complementary football. I thought we've handled everything for the most part about this trip the right way. And, it's an expanded conference, expanded room. Great things happen when you expand rooms like this, and adding people like Oregon to it, it makes it attractive for our league.
Coach, there's that one third quarter drive I worked in the red like four straight plays. What's your reaction as a coach, especially when they're successful? Is that frustrating?
I didn't hear you what you said.
When in that one third quarter drive when Parker ran like four straight plays or something, a fake punt, the two offensive linemen scoring, is that frustrating as a coach? Just what's your reaction to those plays being successful?
No, I mean, it's not frustrating because a lot of those things were plays that we expected. It's a matter of getting lined up. It's a matter of the discipline. These are the plays where we talk about. I mean, some of the things that they do when you watch them on tape, they've always kind of lined up in formations. They fake punts. They attack on special teams, and we've got to do our part. And that's where the frustration for me is the execution piece, because very few things they executed against us today were things we had a missed tackle on a fake punt. You get the ball tackled there on the fake punt. Now all of a sudden it's maybe not that good of a trick play, but their guys executed, made the play. Our guys didn't. We got to figure out how to make that play.
Coach Morgan felt like made some out to Gabriel Evans. I felt like that was you guys that struggled. Did they just come out
I mean, I can't coach Oregon and Maryland, so I would say that right now we did things on defense early in the game that I thought gave us a chance. Again, for us to win, we got all three phases have to play complementary, and we've got to get the offense going at the same time the defense is going, while at the same time our special teams either creating momentum or finding a way to either get us in position to score or make sure we don't do things to hurt us. And today, all three phases didn't necessarily execute when we needed each phase to execute.
Thank you.